You're living significantly more comfortably than any king in the vast majority of history. Your house is warmer than a medieval palace.
Your fridge has more variety than a Roman feast, and you can talk to someone on the other side of the planet for free.
We have so many comforts that our ancestors could only dream of. By every measurable standard, you're living better than most humans who ever existed. So tell me, why, even with all the comforts of life, are we the ones suffering the most? Globally, over 300 million people are clinically depressed. Anxiety and depression have risen dramatically in a single decade.
More than 1 billion people worldwide live with a mental health disorder. Nearly 1 in 7 people experience some form of mental illness. 720,000 people will end their own lives this year. Suicide is now among the leading causes of death for young people. Then there is the screen. The average human now spends nearly 7 hours a day staring into a glowing rectangle. For Gen Z, it climbs past 9 hours, more than a third of your waking life, fed to an algorithm that does not love you, does not know you, and is engineered to keep you scrolling.
One pornography website alone receives over 4 billion visits a month, more than Netflix, more than any news site on Earth. The average boy is exposed to it before he turns 12. Meanwhile, obesity has tripled worldwide since 1975. Birth rates are collapsing, marriages are dissolving, and the question nobody asks in public is the only one that matters.
And the system built around pleasure-seeking and distraction began with food. Sugar, salt, and fat engineered to override your...
Delivered to your door in 20 minutes. We invented corporate food that is not food, and engineered a hunger that can never be filled.
Then came the 1,000 strangers in your pocket. Endless social media feeds designed to make you feel envy, lust, and continuous longing.
You scroll past 100 faces and speak to none of them. The app you open to escape your loneliness is the exact tool that deepens it. Next, they came for desire itself. Physical relationships is not an industry selling a product, it is an industry selling rewiring human connection for profit. Dating apps finished what physical relationships began. The most sacred encounter in human life, systematically reduced to a digital slot machine. When screens fail to numb you, the shelf is ready. Alcohol on every corner, aggressively marketed until sobriety is treated as the exception. Vapes and substances packaged in trendy, fruit-flavored tech gadgets. Sold as a cure for the very anxiety and depression they deepen. A field of strangers drinking poison, breathing smoke, and posting everything to apps designed to harvest attention and sell data. And when substance abuse fails, gambling is waiting in your pocket. Your grandfather drove to a casino, and you can lose your life savings before breakfast. Drop your phone. Sit in total silence. Ask yourself the single question that makes powerful corporate elites incredibly nervous. Why is every single thing that destroys a human being legal and beautifully packaged, while everything that builds strength requires immense pain? The architecture of the modern economy depends on you being broken. Broken enough to keep buying, but never healed enough to stop.
The elites are not a dark conspiracy. They are a system optimizing for profit. Thousands of corporations making the rational choice to make you weaker.
Because weakness sells, and true strength does not. The rich grow wealthier because they own the machines that mine your attention and your lust. The ancient Greeks built their lives around Eudaimonia, not cheap happiness, but the full realization of what a human being can become. Because weakness sells, and true strength does not. The rich grow wealthier because they own the machines that mine your attention and your lust.
The ancient Greeks built their lives around eudaimonia, not cheap happiness, but the full realization of what a human being can become.
They knew comfort made the soul small. They understood that difficulty, chosen intentionally, was the only road to self-respect.
Every ancient wisdom tradition told us that pleasure is not the ultimate point. You were given a soul and a strictly finite number of mornings. Choose wisely how you spend your limited time, because the life you live today is becoming the person you will be tomorrow.